Well, it seems that we are in store for a Nintendo Direct sometime within the next couple of days. And this is coming from not just one person, but from multiple sources. So what's up, Waluigi? Trent from Trentendo. Today we gotta talk about what is going on, because it sounds like there is definitely something going to be happening this week, and it is most likely going to be a Nintendo Direct of some sort. So before we hop into all that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. We are on our road to 5,000 subscribers. I want to try to hit that by the end of the year. So if you enjoy this type of stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you guys are kept up to date with everything going on. And let's dive right in. So over the last couple of days, this idea of a Nintendo Direct has gained some more traction, and now it is seeming that this is all but confirmed from Nintendo, and that is an important thing to note, that it is not confirmed. But when you have this many people talking about it, you've got to pay attention. So a couple weeks ago, we had our Museum Nintendo Direct, and this was coming right after PH Brazil had mentioned that some stuff had been moved forward and to expect a Nintendo Direct in the next, little bit. And then that was announced. People thought this is what they were talking about, but of course there was no games announced. There was nothing. It was just strictly for the museum in Japan. Now, after that presentation, though, PH Brazil came out and said, no, this was not what I was talking about. Expect to see something else from Nintendo still this month. Now we have Nate Drake, Nate the Hate, depending on where you follow him. He is saying that he expects to see something from Nintendo in this week as well, before the month is over, and now has even come out as far to say that he expects it to be a Nintendo Direct. So when you have this many people talking about it, and people that have pretty decent track records, like I know after the last year, people might be sick of all these leaks and rumors and stuff, but when you have this many people kind of individually coming forward and saying they're expecting to see something from Nintendo this week, you've got to put some credit into it. So the question now becomes, what will we see? Will this be a full-on Nintendo Direct? Will it be a mini? Will it be a partner showcase? It is, from what we know from Nintendo so far and what we still need to hear about, it sounds like this is probably going to be either a mini or a full-on Direct. A third-party showcase doesn't really fit very much here, in my opinion. There's still too many things Nintendo needs to show or talk about their own stuff, and whether they have enough stuff to be able to fill an entire Direct, at least a mini at this point. We got to get some more info on Brothership. We got to get some more info on Mario Party Jamboree. Maybe we get some more Echoes of Wisdom. They've already done quite a bit of stuff there, to be honest, so we might not see something much for that. But they have a couple of these games rounding out the rest of the year, and maybe they have a big game for this holiday season still that they have to announce. Whether they really are just thinking Echoes of Wisdom or Jamboree will be enough. Maybe there's a big November title that they have to showcase. So there's a ton of stuff there, and even there's a lot of thought that maybe this is where we get some sort of big update for NSO. Do we get a GameCube update? Do we get more 64 games? Because it's been a long time since we've gotten some sort of a roadmap for that, and right now we don't know what's really the future of NSO. We know that they'll continue to support it, obviously, it would be the most likely, but we don't know what's coming. We don't know when things are coming. We don't know what to expect. So maybe this is a chance for Nintendo to update us there, and maybe even drop something, like an NSO update with GameCube, for example. I don't think we're going to see GameCube until Switch 2 hits, but the idea is here, at least, maybe they give some sort of incentive to continue to pay for this service, despite, not getting a ton of support over the last little bit. Maybe they finally drop a little bit to maybe keep people, as those subscriptions come to an end around this time when people really began signing up when they first announced NSO. That September time is when a lot of these subscriptions are going to be up for renewal, and if they can really boost the service that they can provide here, it's a good reason to not cancel that subscription. So a lot of things going on with this, a lot of potential. I don't think we're seeing Switch 2 here. I think if we really are getting, and it sounds like we are, I think a big reasoning for this happening now is to clear either September or October, give you a little bit of a cushion, a little bit of a buffer between that last Direct and the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. It's got to be what's going on. It's the only thing that really makes sense if you really are bumping up a Switch, or a Nintendo Direct, to August from September. Even if it's just that last week of August, you've got to be clearing room for a Switch 2 announcement. That's the only reasoning I believe personally that you would be bumping this up and it doesn't sound like we're gonna have to wait much longer to find out. So if this Direct really does hit this week, I think Switch 2 reveal is just around the corner, and we are probably looking at, a March, April, May, sometime in their 2025 release for the next system from Nintendo. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below on this. What do you guys think? What do you expect to see from Nintendo at this Direct? If we do get something announced, I would think it's going to be announced either tomorrow or Tuesday, with a Direct happening sometime on Wednesday or Thursday. Makes the most sense. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you'd expect to see, what you'd hope to see, and if you really think, does this mean that Switch 2 is closer than we think, and we might just be around the corner from a full-on reveal and marketing cycle for that? Because it really feels like that might be where we're headed if a Direct really is unveiled this week. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below on that. Looking forward to get that conversation. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button again. Like I said, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're so close. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, catch you later.